seriously, after that season, after watching half the team walk out the door and our supposed number one receiver get shipped off, what in the name of football is Trent Williams doing showing up for voluntary workouts in Santa Clara? Are we supposed to believe this is just normal? Or is the greatest left tackle in the game trying to tell us something we desperately need to hear? Let's talk about it. All right, everyone settle in. Because the San Francisco 49ers are once again giving us plenty to chew on this offseason. And frankly, it's a little confusing, maybe even a touch frustrating if you're a fan who lived through that painful 6-11 campaign in 2024. On the one hand, the front office keeps telling us they're all in on winning a championship right now. And sure, when you have guys like Brock Purdy, George Kittle, Fred Warner, and Nick Bosa on the roster, absolute top-tier talent at crucial positions, you should feel like you're in the hunt. These are foundational pieces, cornerstones you build empires around. But then you look around, you see the moves that have been made. The trade of Deebo Samuel to the Commanders wasn't just a roster tweak. It felt like ripping a page out of the offensive playbook. Deebo brought a unique blend of receiving and rushing prowess that was central to what the Niners wanted to do. Done. And let's not forget the persistent buzz during the Combine, the whispers that Brandon Aiyuk's future might also be elsewhere. While he's still here for now, the fact that it was even a conversation tells you the team is actively exploring different paths. Add to that the significant number of starters who have departed in free agency, and what you're left with is a roster that feels like it's in flux. It's this weird, uncomfortable space between being a Super Bowl contender and, well, undergoing a semi-rebuild, as some are calling it. It's like trying to fix the roof while the foundation is still settling. And in the middle of all this uncertainty, amidst the questions about who's staying and who's going, a name popped up recently that sent a shiver down the spine of the Niner faithful: Trent Williams. Yes, the Trent Williams. There were actual, real rumors floating around that maybe, just maybe, the 49ers might consider trading their all-pro left tackle. Trading Trent Williams? The guy who anchors the entire offensive line? The guy who makes everything else possible? The thought alone felt absurd, almost sacrilegious. But thankfully, it seems all parties involved are steering clear of that particular cliff. And we got a very visible sign of that this week. Trent Williams, a player who has typically spent his off-seasons working out in Texas, following his established routine, decided to do something different. He showed up at voluntary workouts in Santa Clara. Now, for most players, showing up for voluntary workouts isn't exactly front-page news. It's, voluntary. But for a player of Trent Williams' stature, a 36-year-old veteran who has earned the right to prepare for the season however he sees fit, this isn't just showing up. This is a statement. This is a message. And what is that message? It's hard to interpret it as anything other than this: I'm not giving up on this. I'm here to help fix what went wrong. After that abysmal 6-11 season in 2024, a year that felt like a total collapse after years of high expectations, having the team's unquestioned leader on the offensive side of the ball, a player who embodies toughness and excellence, physically present at the facility, when he doesn't have to be, that's powerful. It tells the younger players, the new faces, and maybe even the front office that the standard is still the standard and the work starts now. Yes, he's 36. In the NFL, that's ancient history for many positions, especially one as physically demanding as left tackle. And yes, his contract carries a hefty price tag. That $21 million cap hit for this season is significant, especially for a team navigating cap space while trying to retain core players and add new talent. Those factors are undoubtedly why trading him, despite the rumors, was always going to be incredibly challenging. Finding a team willing to take on that salary for a player at this stage of his career, even one as dominant as Trent, is a tall order. So, it seems the most logical path forward for both the 49ers and Trent Williams is to embrace the present situation. The team needs his unparalleled talent and leadership to stabilize an offensive line that is crucial to Brock Purdy's success and the entire offensive scheme. And Trent, likely recognizing the difficulty of finding a comparable situation elsewhere at his age and contract value, appears committed to seeing this through. Can Trent Williams, even with his immense talent and leadership, truly lead a roster construction shift? Can one player be the catalyst for turning around a team that felt so broken last season and looks so different this offseason? It's a massive burden, but if anyone is capable of it, it's Trent Williams. His presence at voluntary workouts isn't just about getting in shape. It's about setting the tone, building camaraderie, and showing everyone that the goal remains the same. It's a veteran leader putting his stamp on a team that desperately needs direction. It's not the flashiest offseason move, but it might be the most important signal the 49ers have received yet. He's here, he's ready, and he wants to win. All right, Niner fans and football aficionados, that's our take on the Trent Williams situation and what his unexpected appearance at voluntary workouts could signify. It's definitely one of the most intriguing storylines heading into the summer. Now, I want to turn it over to you. What did you think when you heard Trent was at the facility? Do you see this as a major statement or just a player getting back to work? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comment section below. Let's get this conversation going. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, if it gave you something to think about, please show your support by hitting that like button. It really helps the channel grow, and I appreciate every single one of you who does. Thanks for tuning in. We'll keep you updated on all the latest news surrounding the 49ers as we get closer to training camp. Stay locked in.